For years, the sports establishment thought they had created the perfect echo chamber. The rule was clear: bow down to the progressive agenda or say goodbye to your career. They created an environment of fear where female athletes were forced into silence while their hard-earned trophies and safe spaces were handed over to biological males. But the legacy media and the corporate elite are slowly realizing their absolute nightmare is coming true. The silent majority is waking up. And this week, the woke sports establishment didn't just get challenged. They got completely humiliated by a 16-year-old girl who refused to bend the knee. The stage was set at a highly publicized WNBA game between the Seattle Storm and the Indiana Fever. Courtside, sitting right where the cameras could see, was Ahnaleigh Wilson. She isn't a political pundit. She is a 16-year-old high school track and cross-country runner from Washington State. She wore a shirt with a simple biological fact, XXXY, and held up a sign thanking Fever guard Sophie Cunningham for supporting women's sports. A simple message of gratitude. But to the woke mob, biology is an act of war. What happened next was a scene of pure bullying. Grown adults, including Celeste Keaton, a co-owner of the Seattle Storm, actually approached the courtside seats to confront two teenage girls. The corporate elite literally tried to intimidate a 16-year-old high schooler out of the arena for holding a piece of cardboard. The media immediately tried to spin the narrative. They expected Ahnaleigh to be just another terrified teenager who would issue a tearful apology on social media and fade away. But they messed with the wrong girl. Ahnaleigh didn't bring that sign for attention. She brought it because she lived the nightmare. When the media tried to paint her as the villain, she went straight to Riley Gaines' national podcast and exposed exactly why this fight is so personal for her.
Yeah, so in 8th grade, I was running the 1600, and I had won every race up until then. I was later informed that the person who had won was actually a biological male. It was just like heartbreaking. Like, all this work that I'd put in kind of meant nothing.
You can't argue with reality. She knows exactly what it means to have her safe space and her hard work stolen by someone who just feels like a girl. But she didn't stop there. Riley Gaines asked her the question the media was desperate to hear. How do you handle the pressure from adults trying to cancel you?
If you know me, you know who I am. You know that I'm not a hateful person. So honestly, when I just see those dumb comments about how I'm this or I'm that, I just remember that I have experienced competing against a biological male more than once. I just rely on people who actually matter, my actual close friends and my family, to just keep me going.
She told the world that girls should never be pressured by adults to sacrifice their safety for somebody else's comfort. The woke mob's trap completely disintegrated. The karma was absolute and instantaneous. The internet exploded in support of Ahnaleigh, turning a local bullying incident into a national embarrassment for the WNBA. The Seattle Storm had to issue a humiliating apology for the behavior of their own team co-owner. The billionaire class had to bow down to a high school runner because she had the one thing they lack: the truth. And if you thought she was going to stop there, you don't know Ahnaleigh. She took the fight straight to the politicians.
Governor Bob Ferguson, Washington cannot be the best state for women's sports. Not until every girl knows that when she steps on that starting line, that field or that court, she's competing on a level playing field.
The days of silencing women to appease a radical agenda are over. Courage is contagious. If you stand with Ahnaleigh and demand a level playing field, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's keep fighting for reality together.